Hi everyone, Harry here, coming to you again from outside the U.S. Department of Justice. You can see there the flag. As long as we're in front of it, let me tell you that this is the sort of main rectangle of the building goes up 5 floors. The 5th floor, the Attorney General of the United States and a whole kind of suite there. Then the 4th floor, just below, is the Deputy Attorney General and several different kinds of departments in the DOJ. That's where I was. You know, the whole place has something like 100,000 lawyers spread all over the country. But 3, 2, and 1 are different divisions. And then you see that little portico kind of triangle, that there are parts that go up to floor 7. And 7th floor is where the Civil Rights Department is. So there you go. But you're looking at the heart of things when you're looking at the 5th floor. As long as I was here, wanted to come from the DOJ, but I'm here to talk to you about a lawsuit against Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, who really does seem to be a very hard-driven, political, partisan actor as AG. You'll recall that even his Republican colleagues did impeach him. He escaped conviction last year, but it was on a lot of ethics charges. He's an extremely controversial, maybe the most controversial AG in the country. Anyway, he has been a warrior for cutting back on voter registration, especially voter registration that could advantage Democrats. And within the huge continent of Texas, a little island of Austin, where University of Texas is actually Democrat country. For those of you who might have seen anything from the Texas Tribune, in fact, just today we dropped our first one-on-one, a conversation with Michael Ludig that took place in Austin last week. Anyway, Paxton has been trying to keep Travis County officials, that's where Austin is, from registering voters, and he has tried to block them from mailing out voter registration applications to people identified as eligible voters but who aren't currently on the rolls. So these are people who aren't on the rolls, but they are eligible voters. But Paxton is saying that at least some of them won't be, and you're going to capture in the harvest at least some people you shouldn't, and on that basis he's been wielding his powers as AG to try to shut it down. So Travis County officials struck back today and filed a lawsuit in federal court saying that he is violating the federal law, which is therefore preemptive, known as the National Voter Registration Act, which is has all kinds of specific details, but the basic idea is to not encumber access and not have particular kind of stratagems that keep law enforcement or any private person. It's a complex statute, but if you go to voter lines on election day and you take a fire hose to people, you violated it. But it's especially designed against the state, and so the Travis County said, hey, you're violating that act in trying to keep us from reaching out to voters, and your argument that, well, some of them are maybe not eligible just doesn't cut it. Like so much else in the election season, we're 6.5 weeks out, and probably in practice, as a practical matter, this is going to be decided in terms of early litigation to stay. Either the court will issue an order, Paxton, stop this now. I think the plaintiffs have a good lawsuit, and we'll see. We're then going to adjudicate it, but in the meantime, stop it now. Or he'll say, I will not stop this now. Go ahead and do what you're doing, Paxton, and we'll have a trial later. But of course, that trial will be no real use for the 2024 election. So it's an ongoing battle within Texas, which year in, year out has, Democratic aspirants, but haven't been able to overcome a Republican stranglehold. Nevertheless, all votes could matter, and Travis County is where votes are going to come from in Texas. So that means it is for Paxton very much in his sights to try to diminish the votes, and officials are now fighting back, citing federal law to say, back down, Attorney General, we have a right to send these to folks, and in fact that right is protected by the Voter Registration Act. So we'll see how that goes, and in particular how it plays out on motions to try to enter an injunction or not enter an injunction in fairly short order. Talk to you later. Harry Littman coming to you from the Department of Justice. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and other Talking Feds content, please take a second to like and subscribe. Talk to you later.